Hey everyone, I'm Dave and I'm back in the AI kitchen, and like always I'm trying something new, something different, something I've never tried. The biggest trend right now, apparently, according to ChatGPT, is butter boards. Literally I said what's trending in food and they said butter boards. And I'm like, what the heck is a butter board? And so I asked ChatGPT to create a butter board recipe for me, and that is what it's done. And the first step is to grab a fancy European style unsalted butter. Butter board. Look, see, I'm bringing it all together, guys. Board, butter board. And then you just kind of like squish it down on the board. This is a thing, guys. This is a thing people are doing. And I asked ChatGPT to create a recipe for it, and it created this recipe that's like these different flavor profiles on the butter board. So like, he divided into 4 basically. I don't know if this is enough butter. Should I have done more butter? Maybe I should get a little more butter. I might have some. I do. I've got more Kerrygold unsalted Irish butter. Might as well use it because it was out here anyways. More butter. I'm honestly like, I was torn on even if I wanted to make this recipe. It just seems so weird, but if this is what's trending, listen, it honestly seems like it could be right up my alley too, because I do love like appetizers, and this is really, I think, an appetizer. Look at how like buttery that is. Have you tried this? Am I like living under a rock? Has everyone already heard of this that's watching this? Or am I like with you? Are you with me? You're all like, yeah, what the heck is a butter board? I was hoping maybe some of you would be like, what's a butter board? And I could teach you while I learn. They call that the double thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. There, we made it into a square. Cool. What do we do next, ChatGPT? So we're gonna have a savory side and a non-savory side. For the savory side, I'm gonna need to get some like, I don't know, herbs and stuff ready. So I've got some garlic here that I'm gonna mince up. I don't really know if I'm supposed to do the butter part first. I don't think it matters. It's not that hot out today. So I got some rosemary, some thyme, and some chives. And like literally, we're just gonna chop all these up because they're gonna go onto a section of the butter. So let's start off with the chives. And it doesn't say how much. I guess it's like a to taste thing. But I, like in my family, a charcuterie board is like a huge hit. Everyone loves the charcute, as it's called. And you know, my dad, oh my gosh, basically he'll just eat the charcuterie. He won't even eat dinner. He'll just eat the charcuterie board. Not the board, but all the toppings. Now, what is a charcuterie board? It's like cheese and sausage and pepperoni and stuff like that, and crackers, and you kind of just make a bunch of like crackers and cheese, soft cheeses, hard cheeses, et cetera, right? That's the charcuterie board my dad loves so much. And to be honest, I love it too. So that's like standard. Now, I'm thinking maybe next family event, if this is good, I shock my dad and I bring a butter board to really kind of blow his mind and see what he thinks of that. I think it'd be kind of funny. Actually, we have a family dinner on Sunday. I could bring it then if it's good. Wonder how they travel though. I don't want to make it while I'm at his house, but he only lives 10 minutes from me, so I could make it, put some saran wrap on the top and then bring it over. Could do it that way. So like I said, thyme, rosemary, chives, chop it all up. This is all for our savory side. Some garlic, couple cloves of garlic get chopped up. I don't really care if I mix them a little because they're all going in the same spot at the end of this, so mind my sloppiness. Don't mind my sloppiness, I guess would be what I should say. I'm gonna mix it all together. And then some jalapeno. Be careful with the seeds because they're spicy. Like literally, our next step is to take these herbs that I just kind of mixed up and cover half of the butter with the herbs. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. And the garlic and so on and so forth. And it might have been better to not mix it all up, but I mixed it all up, so whatever. A little more chive action. I do love chives, like cream cheese and chives. Apparently you can do this with cream cheese as well. It could be a cream cheeser board. That's another thing people will do. And then ChatGPT did say to try to kind of push it down in there. And I don't want to go overboard with all these, like, I don't even know. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think it's more beautifuler. Then it says to take flakes of salt and put it on there. I can't find them. Walmart doesn't have them. Publix didn't have them. So we're just going to go with coarse kosher salt and drizzle that on there. Part of the savory goodness. A little salt. I love salt. Then you take some fresh cracked black pepper, and that goes on that same side. So that's like one side of the butter board, mostly completed, I think. Oh, it says to create a marbled effect. So like, maybe I take like the back of a fork, kind of do this thing. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe just push it down like this. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. But it does say to try to like push it in a little bit and create a marbled effect. I think that's okay. I probably could have been like more strategic with my like rosemary. I feel like I got some sticks in it. That's all right. I'm not a professional cook. We know this. We know this, guys. There we go. The jalapeno comes in a minute. I'm not sure where yet, but we're gonna bring it back in a sec. Just kind of set it behind me so we can work on the sweet side, because that's what it tells me to do next. For the sweet side, we're taking a cleaned orange and we're literally, what side is it? Zesting orange zest onto the sweet side, like so. That smells really good. Then we're taking honey and we're adding honey to it. I had some fancier honey, but I ran out, okay? Fancy honey goes on there. Honey for the money, that's what they say in barbecuing. Again, it says to like swirl it to combine. Give it the old swirly. I don't know. It's like, does it really need combining? It looked so much prettier before I did this, but that's all right. There we go. I might add a little more honey. All right, I'm like really out of honey in all varieties, so I guess I'm not adding much more honey to it. Now, it's giving us the option to do some spicy segment of the board. I figured this out. It says sprinkle red pepper flakes and chopped jalapeno over 1/4 of the board, blending both savory and sweet sides. So it seems like it wants me to do like a segment right there where the spicy gets into those. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna add a little red pepper flakes. I'm not gonna do a ton of spicy, just a little bit. All right, so here's some chopped jalapenos. I'll go in that same section. I think what I'm realizing is people like this because it's like overnight oats where you can really customize it to all different types of flavor profiles. Now it says you're supposed to, I feel like I'm supposed to use a bigger board, but you're supposed to load up the board with like all these other things, like some nuts in the corner, like so. Some other nuts over in the other corner. Why not? Why not? Some more nuts over here. People can like add nuts to it and try it with, I don't know. It's fancy, folks, it's fancy. You're supposed to add some berries to it. Some blueberries over here. I think a bigger board would be wise so it doesn't all fall over the place. Add some pears over here. You can put some apples. I did buy some apples. I'm just gonna use pears on both sides. There we go. Then, get some bread, right? Some bread for the butter board. Just slice it up so people can dip the bread into the butter board. Man, I feel fancy right now. I feel so bougie and fancy. It's crazy. Some bread. And I got like different kinds of breads, but I don't know if I really need them. I think this is like a baguette. Over here I have a sourdough. You can take some sourdough too and slice that. I don't know, I'm gonna do like chunks of sourdough. I feel like that'd be better for dipping. And then on my last little tray, I'm gonna put crackers. And this is like a butter board. I've done it. This was really easy. I kind of thought it would be easy, and it certainly was. There you go, crackers. Move out of the way, computer. Was I supposed to put salt on the sweet side? I feel like salt would not hurt it, but there we go. Can you see it all? Let me zoom out. Man, I'm feeling fancy as all get out today. There's my butter board. Now we gotta try it and see if it's any good. So I'm gonna take some bread, and I'm just gonna like, literally, you just do this, guys. It's an excuse to eat pure butter. That's good. I tried the sweet. Now let's try the salty, the savory. The savory is better. Again, you can customize it however you want. So you can probably make both sides really good. I feel like a little salt on the sweet side. The sweet side is super sweet. I love it. Oh, should I try the spicy too? Probably try the spicy one too. All right, let me try a little spicy action. Spicy might be the best one. The spicy with the savory, that's really good. I think it's great. And I like the fact that I could totally change it up and try different ways. So for me, this is something I'm gonna integrate into my life. Like literally, this will become a part of my lifestyle. I'll probably make one Sunday when I go over to my parents so they can try it. I give it like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. This could be way higher depending. So this side to me is like 8.5. This side is like a 7. So together I'm getting like a 7.5 or 8. But you got all the fruits and stuff. It's like a new way to do a charcuterie. I like it. I think you should try it if you like butter. And that's the end of this episode, guys. Thank you for watching and subscribing to AI Kitchen. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.